So we are looking at long and synthetic division. Keep in mind that long division uses factors. Factors are things like x minus 3, where synthetic division uses the zeros. So when you're looking at things like x equals 3. So the factor is the actual x minus 3 binomial, and the 0 is the actual number of the x-intercept. So if you have something like this, evaluate the function of f of negative 4. This guy right here is what we are checking. We're checking if x equals negative 4 is a 0. So synthetic division is awesome. It's set up since we already have a 0 to use synthetic. You're probably going to like synthetic more than long division. Most people do. So we're going to put negative 4 right into the little box, and then we take all of the coefficients of the numbers, and we need to space them out. Make sure you write in any ones, and if there is an exponent missing, so if there was no x squared, if it just said x to the third plus x minus 33, you'd have to put in a 0. We'll make sure that we do one of those for our warm-up. So x to the third, x squared, x, and our constant. So we always bring down the first number. First number is 1, and then we multiply. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4, and then here we add. So 4 plus, 9 minus, okay, that's Holly, wow. 9 plus negative 4 is 5. 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. We add these and get negative 8. Again, multiply this guy from the negative 4 and get 32. When we add them, we get a negative 1. Because this one is not 0, that means that negative 4 is not a 0 of this function, and it would mean, so x equals negative 4 is not a 0, and it means that x plus 4 is not a factor, because you would have to add the 4 to the other side. Okay? Let's look at long division. We're going to use lots of colors for this. So we have this big, long polynomial, and we want to see if this is a factor. We're not even going to deal with this one. We're going to see if this is a factor. So we put the factor on the outside of the function. You know what, I'm even going to put this in here. We'll do like this, x plus 3. And we put the whole big function underneath the square root sign. Again, if there was any zeros, we would have to fill them in. We'll look at that in the warm-up. So 53x plus 21. Alright, so there is 3 big steps to this. The first step is to divide this first term by this first term. So 2x to the 4th divided by x gives you 2x to the 3rd. So we're going to line it up over the one that has the same exponent. Okay. Second step is to take this and distribute it to this guy. So 2x to the 3rd distributed to x plus 3 gives you 2x to the 4th plus 6x to the 3rd. So we put that right underneath here. 2x to the 4th plus 6x to the 3rd. The third step is to subtract. So we're going to change the signs here. The first one should always cancel out. That means you did it correctly. 17 minus 6 gives you, not 9, 11. That's how I need to drink more coffee today. 11x to the 3rd. And then you bring down this next one. And you start the process all over again. So we're going to divide this guy by x. 11x to the 3rd divided by x gives you 11x squared. That goes up top. It's just very procedural. And then we are going to distribute this guy with this guy. So 11x squared times x plus 3. And when you distribute that guy, you should get 11x to the third plus 33x squared. So 11x to the third plus 33x squared. Everything should line up really, really nicely. First one should cancel out because we got to change our signs. 13 minus 33 is negative 20x squared. And then all over again. Ooh, bring down this guy. Minus 53x. So we've got this guy right here. Negative 20x squared divided by x gives us negative 20x. That goes up here. And then we multiply it. Negative 20x times our x plus 3. Negative 20x squared minus 60x. That guy goes underneath this one. Minus 60x. We're almost done. And then we change our signs. Add straight down. Cancels. This guy gives you 7x. Bring down the 21. Last number to bring down, which means we're almost done. Alright. And same deal. 7x divided by x. 7x divided by x is just 7. So we got a plus 7 here. 7 times 3x plus 3. 7 times... Struggle is nonfiction today, guys. X plus 3 is 7x plus 21, which goes here. And then we change our signs. Boom, boom. This cancels out. This equals 0 because it is 0. You're the champion of the world and the winner. It means that x plus 3 is a factor, and that negative 3 is a 0. That's the conclusions you can draw.